Hello viewers, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Tanya Green Show. I'm delighted that you have taken the time to watch. What I'm even more excited about is that you continue to spread the word about the show, and the reviews so far have been very encouraging, and I want to thank you so much for that. Today we explore a very interesting topic, youth entrepreneurship. But before we delve into the discussion and bring you all the exciting elements of this show, we take a pause to thank our valuable sponsors. A big thank you to the Fort Young Hotel, Dominica's premier hotel, for providing the venue for the show. I can't thank you enough. Today we are here in the VIP room, and as you can see, they did an exceptional job here with the decor. So thank you again. Much gratitude go out to the Diamond Girls store for providing me with my lovely outfit here today. Don't forget to check out the Diamond Girls store for all your high fashion needs, ladies. We take a break now. When we come back, we get the ball rolling on our topic for today's show. Stay put.
Unlock the secrets of the Nature Isle with the hotel at the heart of Dominica. Whether relaxing or over on business, the Fort Young is perfectly placed for all your needs, providing comfort and elegance in every room. Our Palisades restaurant features Caribbean classics reinvented with fresh produce from our hills and our seas that connects with a view to dine for. The Fort Young is the best place to meet on island, providing the widest selection of meeting options. The island is filled with natural bounties, and adventurers have been drawn to Dominica for centuries. Fort Young Hotel, the key to Dominica.
Welcome back, viewers. You're watching the Tanya Green Show. Today we talk youth entrepreneurship. And joining us to bring some perspective on the entrepreneurship climate in Dominica is Natasha Yeloy Labad of the Junior Achievement Program. She's actually the Executive Director of the Junior Achievement Program, and she's also an independent contractor. Natasha, thank you so much for joining me on the Tanya Green Show. It's a pleasure to have you. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic, and I feel very honored to be here with you.
Okay, it's such a pleasure. Now, we're talking today about the exciting topic, youth entrepreneurship. And I know this is up, your alley. You embrace entrepreneurship. You've been working with the young people for quite a number of years, but now you are involved with the Junior Achievement Program. Shed some light on the program. What is the program about?
The Junior Achievement Program is an initiative that speaks to helping young persons to understand their economic success, to learn about financial literacy, and to try out an entrepreneurial venture while they are in the safety of the school classroom. And we have a number of elements of innovation, excitement that our young people bring to the table. And so the Junior Achievement Program aims to be the partner of choice for any organization, private sector partner, anyone in Dominica serious about making an impact in youth, serious about the economic development of the country. You definitely want to be speaking to the Junior Achievement team.
Okay. Now, before Junior Achievement, we heard a lot about the Dominica Business Youth Trust, Dominica Youth Business Trust. Mm-hmm. Yes, and now we have the Junior Achievement Group. How different is that group?
Okay, so the DYBT program and the Junior Achievement Program are very similar. The differences are in the youth market that we target. So the Junior Achievement Program actually targets young persons who are still at school, from kindergarten all the way up to the college. and the DYBT program would target young persons between 18 and 35. And just to make a distinction, there are two separate and distinct entities. Junior Achievement is a non-profit organization, and we are independently registered, and the Dominica Youth Business Trust is an organization it's a non-governmental organization. However, it is supported by the Youth Development Division. So two distinct agencies, although we do have a partnership, they're two distinct agencies.
Okay, yes. So let's go back to Junior Achievement. Talk to us about the membership. Is it encouraging?
Very encouraging. In the past 3 years, Junior Achievement has worked to impact 1,286 students, and we have been able to launch a number of innovative, enterprising concepts. And one of the challenges that the Junior Achievement programs put out to the students is, you got an idea, try it out. And they have 1 school year to be able to implement an idea. And we've seen a number of innovative concepts come up. We've got skincare, we have coconut oil products, we have manufacturing products. Students in the north did an interesting concept where they looked at the impact of chikungunya and sought to do a solution for that. And we have our young persons basically with a lot of innovative concepts that have come through this program. And so would I say that we've made impact? Would I say that we've been able to do something that's contributed to the culture of entrepreneurship? Yes, definitely.
Yes, give us a walkthrough through the program and how you integrate in the schools.
The Junior Achievement programs actually utilize certain inroads into the curriculum. So for example, social studies is one particular inroad. We have the health and family life education sessions with the guidance and counselors, and then we utilize the business departments and heads of departments to help with the company program. So at a primary school, for example, the social studies teachers would come together to assist Junior Achievement with the implementation of the Our Nation program. And these programs, it's 5 sessions, and the Junior Achievement team, along with volunteers from the private sector, would go in and support the students with materials, contributions of materials, and exciting activities that get the students to think about what are the skills that I need to have. STEM skills, engineering skills, mathematical skills. Why do I need to develop these skills, and how do businesses utilize these skills? What are my values? How does that connect with, for example, if I'm really talkative while I'm at high school, and we're not going to talk about our days at Wesley High School, but how does that translate to my possible support, sort of like my career opportunities, maybe in media?
Yes.
So I remember my days, I remember those lawyer of the village, mediator of them all, and who knew that that was a skill set that I needed to manage and hone in to be able to, have that contribute to my life. So these are some of the things that we try to work with our students to be able to understand, and then show them how that benefits Dominica and impacts Dominica, either through enterprising skills that they develop or entrepreneurial ventures that they can invest in as they leave and transition from the world of academics to the world of work.
Wonderful. Now you mentioned the private sector getting on board and assisting with that program. What sort of resources are necessary to enable these programs to come through?
Definitely time resource. A lot of persons, sometimes in the private sector, we know that there are challenges. We are on the back of economic downturn in the Caribbean, in the region. We know, those of us who have been reading, those of us who've been researching, know of the figures that have been projected. In many countries, it's minus growth percentages. So we understand that these things, from the point of view definitely of someone who is leaving school, you are going to be going to the private sector with expectation. The private sector also will be looking to you for expectation. And so one of the things that the private sector brings is training, skill sets, transferring and communicating to the students. We need you to be innovative. We need you to be motivated. We need you to come with potential, with possibilities. So the private sector brings that real world orientation. The private sector brings the time value. Tarnia, there's nothing more impactful than you coming into my classroom to motivate a group of young girls than you actually coming to the classroom. as opposed to seeing you and looking at you. Seeing you in person makes a big difference, impacts students. And I think what it is that they realize, hold on a second, she's really pretty actually, and she's really smart. And I think I'm really pretty, and I think I'm really smart, and I think I can do that. So it opens up possibilities. And then there's the time value of money. I probably couldn't pay you as a consultant to come in and speak to a class on media and what you need. However, you might be willing to contribute that time.
Definitely.
And that time has a value for me, it has a value for the students you're impacting. And of course, we can't forget the dollars. So the private sector also bring the financial investment. And I will let you know that the USAID American people have contributed to the Junior Achievement Program for the past 3 years.
Okay.
They have committed $3 million to 5 countries, and we're at the end of that. And our private sector partners now are helping Junior Achievement to transition into how are we going to be able to support this well into the future. So it's very exciting how, you know, the value that the private sector, you know, bring, not just the financial, but the diversity of it all.
I'm hearing the input from the private sector. I'm hearing input from donor agencies. I'm hearing input from the schools. What is government's input?
Very interesting question. It's something that we're really excited about, the possibilities of even going a lot deeper. And for the Junior Achievement Program, it means that this is a potential opportunity to diversify our portfolio, because we are an ask organization. We invest, we ask, and we invest. And we have a
Memorandum of Understanding.
MOU
Yes.
with the Ministry of Education, and we also have an MOU with the Youth Development Division, and we are right at the point of negotiating a strategic alliance with the youth, the National Youth Council. We are in talks with some other governmental agencies, but I don't want to jump the gun, and you know, we always have to do the launch, and so we are, you know, we are a non-profit organization, and when we speak about governmental organizations and the work that we've been doing, we're looking at all sectors and all peoples and all parties, and that's because a national focus like economic education goes beyond politics. It goes beyond, you know, it goes beyond so many things: religion, culture, creed. We all have children. We all want our children to succeed. We all want our children to excel. And most importantly, we all want our children to achieve. So we've been really excited about the, you know, discussions we've been having with a number of governmental agencies. And I think it holds promise.
Great, great, great. Very reassuring. Now, the enabling environment has been presented. How optimistic, how interested are these young people?
Oh my gosh, they are like really, really, really. I mean, we have students making songs, we have students doing videos, video recordings, we have students, you know, going out and traveling, going to countries like Ecuador and Mexico. And I mean, when I actually went to high school, I did actually have opportunities to travel, but it was all regional travel.
Yes.
And no one took me first class, and no one took me to a 5-star hotel.
Okay.
And I don't know how that would have impacted my life, but what I do see with the Junior Achievement Program, and what I do, my experiences speak to, it makes sense to invest. I think we want our students to be humble, we want our students to excel, and we want them to push and aim higher. And I think one of the best ways to do that is to take them out and expose them to, you know, the global environment, because the world is truly global. I mean, you know, you WhatsApp, you Twitter, you Facebook, you know, there's so many things that connect people, and showing how quality of life in Mexico and Ecuador is different from quality of life in Dominica, and motivation levels are different, inspire students. And so it's very encouraging to see like a preschool child come up with an idea of ballet shoes. I mean, I saw this little girl.
Yes.
My daughter was at ballet lessons, and this little girl came, you know, to get a drink outside. And when you have your little ballet shoes, ideally you shouldn't walk on dirt or gravel, and she popped on these sticky shoes that she had while she had on her ballet shoes, and all the other girls had to take their shoes off and on when they were going in and out. No, she just popped it off And I was like, wow, like that's $1 million idea.
I know,
and that's
right?
what entrepreneurship does.
Yes.
It keeps you attuned to all of the innovation and creativity around in the community. And I think we need more of that, and we need more of the opportunities to infuse that into our children.
Earlier on in the discussion, you mentioned some success stories within the schools. Would you care to expound on the one from Portsmouth?
The Portsmouth Secondary School has an entrepreneurship club, and in schools like that, there is an environment of creativity and innovation, and that is why the JA program is required in schools like that, because it provides the input, the resources, the kits, come with, marketing plans, shares, and, that they can sell. It comes with everything that's required to start and run and organize a business. And the students at PSS, they have definitely done JA Prod. For 2 years in a row, they took junior achievement to, the Latin American, meet where all of the companies met and, underwent this company program challenge. And, some people say winning is everything, and I think with children, winning isn't everything all of the time. And what I mean by that, and just to clarify what I mean by that is, when a child comes to you and say, miss, I really didn't realize that the importance of networking and taking care of my network, because now I understand why you would keep saying that. And I mean, we went to the same alma mater. I mean, how would you feel if I had bullied you? Well, or how would you feel if you had bullied me? And then you had to call and say, can I invite you? I'm like, no, I'm not coming to any show. So we need to learn to take care of our network, even while we're children. And that's why I'm really excited when I speak about schools like PSS. I mean, there are hundreds of examples of children right here in Dominica with that sort of talent, and they had their Nature's Essentials product. Yes. They had a range of repellents, which had a natural, base in there. So they took out some of the harmful chemicals that we were actually able to travel with these products. Yeah. And they have a product that I use practically every month. Right. I'll not say why, but it's a warm massage cloth that you can use. You can pop it in the microwave and for 2 minutes, and you have that. It'll stay hot for about 10 to 15 minutes, and utilize it as a body massage, or just to keep, if you need, maybe have a back pain, you can utilize it, or cramp or anything that have you uncomfortable. It's a product that you can use, and every time I use that product, it reminds me of the investments that I have made in the life of a child who came up with an idea, did research, and now have a product, physical, tangible product of what's possible when you dream, when you're inspired. So,
oh, that's lovely. That's amazing. So there in thinking ahead, there is hope for young people as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, because we are providing the resources for them. We're providing the training programs. We're providing the enabling environment for them to succeed.
I definitely believe so. I mean, like I said, Junior Achievement as a project, when we saw the impact, we saw the output, we felt that we couldn't, how would we be speaking, what would we be saying to the aid world if we said that hundreds and thousands of US dollars had been invested in Dominica with the potential to do so many things, and it went away, So on that basis, the executive board has decided that the JA program is here to stay, and we're going to be doing everything possible to nurture and to, sort of enable our students for for another 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 years. So it's watch this space.
Great, I'm excited about that. Executive Director of the Junior Achievement Program and independent contractor, Natasha Giloy Labat. Thank you so much for joining me on the Tarnia Green Show. Okay.